I want to begin with gratitude to those who believe in EastMojo. I want to thank you for watching, listening, reading, sharing, supporting, and defending our work when it mattered the most. You kept us going. EastMojo was born from a simple truth. The northeast of India is not a footnote. It is home and it deserves its own voice. Honest, independent, and rooted in the region. We come from different states, different communities, different tribes, languages, and faiths. And yet, deep down, the Northeast is held together by a thin but unbreakable thread of unity. And I tell this to my friends, I feel this. Whenever one corner of the Northeast is in pain, the rest of the region seems to feel the ache almost instinctively. The differences are still there. And yes, oh boy, some are big. History, politics, identity, old wounds, none of that has disappeared. But beneath the noise, something is brewing. A feeling of kinship is slowly taking root. You see it in moments of crisis. Messages begin to appear. Support from Nagaland, solidarity from Manipur, prayers from Sikkim, standing with you from Meghalaya. All this on social media, some on phone calls, in conversations that never make headlines. But these are important. When one state is hurt, the others no longer look away, they feel it too. It reminds me of Bhupen Hazarika Das' song, We are in the same boat, brother. If you tip one end, you are going to rock the other. So apt.
আমি একে নাওরে যাত্রী নামরে যদি সংঘাত হয় তেনে ধ্বংস হব করব আমার প্রগতি.
The understanding that if one sinks, none of us remain untouched has begun to pull people, especially the young ones, together. I admit it's a thin thread, often invisible, often strained, but believe me, it's there. You can comment if you agree that there is a thin thread uniting us. Most of us have lived that unity in hostel dorms, far from home. We have cooked together in small kitchens, borrowing spices from each other, and also stories. We've traveled miles to attend each other's weddings and stood silently together when we said goodbye to our loved ones. That kinship that I'm talking about is real. And this is what East Mojo tries to reflect through our journalism. Our newsroom is not in one city, it is spread across the Northeast. It is Kimi Colony reporting from Mizoram, Wangamla Sally bringing stories from Manipur. Well, she just won a big award. If you want to congratulate her, you can. Medolino Ambrosia reporting from Nagaland. Irani Sonowal, who was with us for a while, telling stories from Arunachal Pradesh, very impactful ones. Pankaj Dhungel reporting from Sikkim. Princess Rashid reporting from Meghalaya, bringing to us all those fantastic video stories. Mrinal Banik from Tripura, Kalyan Deb, and Mukut Mehdi, bringing you stories from not just Assam, but across the region. They've done some wonderful documentaries, insights, which you can watch on our channel. Different states, different identities, one shared commitment to tell the truth from where we were born, our homes. Over the years, we have told stories that rarely make national headlines. Well, actually, they should have made national headlines. Stories of resilience, injustice, culture, conflict, and more importantly, hope. We have kept voices alive that are too often ignored or sometimes misunderstood. Now, this is not easy work. Independent journalism done with integrity and without compromise is difficult, especially when it comes from regions far from power centers. We struggle, but we continue. Now, this is not a message of desperation, it's a call to stand together across states, communities, and differences to protect a voice that belongs to you, me, all of us. If you believe the Northeast deserves to be seen and heard fairly, if you believe our own people must tell our stories, if you believe journalism should serve communities, not just algorithms, social media ones especially, then stand with us. Become a member. Your support helps keep this voice alive for our reporters on the ground, for the stories yet to be told, and for future generations who deserves to see themselves represented with dignity. East Mojo, therefore, my friends, is a shared effort, a shared responsibility, and a shared belief that the Northeast stands as one. Now, a note to our current subscribers, our heroes. A huge thank you for supporting us. We introduced a paywall believing that subscriptions alone could sustain independent journalism from the Northeast. Now, that belief was sincere, but the model hasn't worked the way we hoped. We are therefore changing course. From the 1st of February, all East Mojo stories, including premium and investigative ones, will be open to everyone. No paywall, because we believe that stories from Northeast must travel freely, be widely read, and spark conversations across the region and, more importantly, beyond the region. We are now moving to a membership model built on choice, belief, and solidarity. If you choose to become a member, you are not paying to unlock journalism. You are choosing to protect it. Yes, you choose to protect independent journalism. As a member, you receive members only editorial briefings, which I promise we will give you, direct interaction with our editors and reporters through members only discussions, invites to our events, online conversations, and talks. Recognition? Yes, we want to thank you with your consent. Your name will be published on our East Mojo Honor Roll, acknowledging those who choose to stand with independent journalism from the Northeast. Membership is a way of saying these stories matter, this region matters, and this voice deserves to survive. To those who have already supported us, thank you once again for carrying us this far. To those who want to join, are sitting on the edge, I would say, welcome. East Mojo will remain open to all. If you support us, remember, you won't just be supporting a newsroom. You'll be protecting a voice from the Northeast for the Northeast. I'll be putting in all the details. And remember, as I always say, it just costs a cup of coffee to support independent journalism. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to East Mojo. For any queries, put them down in the comments section below and press on the bell icon for notifications.